So let's see, 15.9, 15.8. Commitment of U.S. divisions. Here we go. This we got the 82nd at start scenario. He rolls the die.
Soviet units.
Units belonging to the uncommitted may never appear. So I'm assuming then the stuff I buy has to be from the 101st. All right. So
8.
Four Marine battalions cannot be bought. Don't know why they're on the list then, but that's okay. So 4, 8, 12, 16, and an HQ would be 18. So 2 HQs, 16, and 3 battalions from the 101st, and 1 ARTI is what we're going to do from the 101st as well. What can I get the Marine? Oh, what about helicopters? Hell yeah. You know what? I think I'm going to be okay. I think I'm going to be okay. All right. Let's see here. All right, so I'm going to pull some counters. So apologies if I mess you up a little bit. It's very tempting to get helos, but we need boots on the ground. So 3 battalions. So let's get 1 327, 2 327, the 3 3. Oh no, it's okay. Get those 3 guys.
I'm not sure how helicopters work. You might have to help me out with that when the time comes.
I'm not telling you nothing. And there's that guy. And then I need a HQ for the Marines. Where would that be? 29th HQ. Come on. It's got to be here somewhere.
Okay, here we go. Deployment.
Artillery.
The Iranian Soviet plane may deploy units in his overland box to the map during the overland segment of the first and second deployment phases. Okay. Overland segment. Oh, yeah. That's after the random events. So we take our reinforcements, put them to the side,
Right.
and then we do random events. Then we do our first deployment.
Yeah, you go through the different lift. Yeah, the different lift, sealift, airlift phases.
I think mine have got to come in on the road. So
yeah, yeah, yours do. Yes.
But I don't actually roll for where they're coming in until after the random events phase. So I've placed 8 units, which I guess is just up the top of the map there. So you can look at them if you want. I've had no idea what's best or what's not so best, so I've just taken a bit of a spread.
Taking a nice blend. All right, looks like we're.
So that's what people can see, is it? That that thing that is on the
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, assuming someone turns up, yes, that's what they'll see. Yeah.
So that means they don't have to log on to Vassal or anything. They all have to do is look at that.
Yeah. Now they can go get on the Vassal module if they want to, but of course, yes, they could do that.
Okay. It's a nice, clear call, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
How did you find out about this? Is it like a conferencing thing? Is it?
Yeah. One of the guys is a gearhead that I was talking to, and he Todd, he found it. So there we go. Let's just do this real quick.
So what are we going to do next?
So you picked your reinforcements.
Yep.
Now random events. The US player rolls the die and both players consult the random events table. And the random events table is, in the little charts book, 17.26.
Okay. Okay, now 1 sec. All right.
The 52 attack, I don't like the sound of that.
I
This
do
is
like the sound of
where
that.
you can possibly get French or UK units or.
Right. Well, you can roll. I don't care who rolls. Doesn't make a difference.
No, all right. Here goes. 7. Oh dear. Special reinforcements, IS. I guess that's Israel.
Iranians, probably.
No, IS, I'll bet it's Israel. I don't think there's no Iranians in this scenario.
No, I know, but I mean, I'm just saying the random events. Okay. Yes.
There are Israeli units. I think there's an
Ooh.
air unit, I think it is, isn't it?
Oh, that's cool. 17,
Yeah, that blue one.
All right, that might be for me then, I'm thinking. What do you think?
I can't see the Israelis working for me. Oh, well, you never know.
Let's see. 17 to 6. Would like the B-52. That'd be nice.
God, what a great unit.
F-15. Okay, sweet.
So I'd say the RCR, that looks like probably the Canadians.
Yeah. Where is it? Is it that blue F-15, you think? Is that it?
I think that would be it, because the others are, I'll give you the list. There's Special Reinforcements US. I don't have no idea what they are. Special Reinforcements UK, and there's a Harrier unit and a parachute battalion. Special Reinforcements FR, which is French. I would say that's the grey unit and the Super Entendard or whatever it is.
Right.
That's what it is. And then there's IS, which I presume is Israel, and then there's CA, which I presume is, yeah. Yeah, see the bottom one, number 9. If I rolled a 9, I would have got either IR or SO. Now, IR is for scenario 2 and 3, where there are Iranian special reinforcements, or scenario 4 and 5, we're playing 4 Soviet special reinforcements. So I'd say that blue and white unit is absolutely what you get.
Okay.
So the rule is 17.6 anyway, if you want to look it up.
Yep, I looked at it. That sounds good to me. I like it. I like it.
You don't like it?
I do like it.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
Okay, so jolly good. Let's see. Next is
the overland.
Overland segment.
Deployment phase. Overland segment.
That's the Iranians, so that's not you.
Well, that would be moon.
No, but no. Oh, I see what you mean. You think?
Yeah.
Do you think that's meant to be Iranian and Soviet?
I reckon.
Okay, go ahead.
Because then and after that's the airlift segment. Then after that is the sealift segment.
Yep.
So the first thing I have to do is roll the dice to see which section of the map has got. That's rule. That is rule 15.41.
Knock yourself out.
Okay. So if I roll the die and consult the. All right. So I'll just do that first.
Yeah, roll the die. Yeah, 15.43.
Yeah,
This
so
is
I
the
rolled
area, right?
3, and that means they come in area
A.
A, which is
Top side.
there it is. Well, right there at the top.
Yep.
Now, it also says I may remove up to 6 units from the overland box and place it in the staging area determined in step 1. The units selected for deployment to a staging area may be chosen among any units in the overland box, regardless of parent designations. These units are placed on their tactical sides in any hexes within the staging area, a maximum of 1 unit per hex. Exceptions: if a Soviet HQ is deployed, it is accompanied by all the helicopters currently in the overland box. All right, so I think I add 1 there. So that means that I have to put 1 unit to a side because I can only take 6. Because the helicopter unit I pick comes with the HQ. So I'll just, so the staging area, I guess, is that hatched area.
The helo unit's going to carry 4 battalions?
What's that?
Or you're saying the airlift will carry 4 battalions?
I don't know.
All right.
Okay, well, that's why there's 6. There's only 6 spaces in the staging area.
Yeah.
So one of the units I pick has to stay.
And wait. Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah, actually, I had 8, so I'm supposed to pick another one. So give me just a minute.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I have the same issue with sea lifts and stuff like that. A port can only take 2 battalions at a time.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll just put that one in there. Okay. Okay, so I've placed my units in the thing. So now it's
It's airlift now.
airlift.
So in fact, we both do airlift.
I have no idea how that works, so you'll have to show me now.
All right, so 15.5.
Presume that is to do with your airfields that you've seized.
Yes.
You've got 1, I believe.
Yeah, US units and Soviet units that are in the airlift box, for which, of course, I don't have a box on the map because it's an errata piece. So we'll assume they're in the box here. I may move a maximum of 3 battalion-sized ground units, or their equivalents may be deployed to Bandar Abbas, which obviously I can't because I don't own it yet. A maximum of 1 or its equivalent may be deployed to the Jeju airfield, which I think I captured last turn. So yes, I did that. Nice.
Yep.
Good for me. And then 1. It's basically 1 per every other one. So units, right? Yeah. Oh, now here's something interesting. So Soviet units may only be deployed to an airfield hex whose control zone contains at least 1 Soviet ground unit and no US units. So luckily, you have a unit in Bandar Abbas. And here's where there's a problem with the rules. So you technically, by the way the rules read, you can't deploy 3 units using airlift because you have 1 in there already.
Yeah.
So this is a stacking issue, but I would suggest that we allow the full landing capability, and then you're going to need to move, fix your stacking by the end of the turn if you're cool with that.
Yeah, I would say that's probably the implication of it all.
Right. All right. So would you like to go first for doing your airlift? All you got to do is pick them up, put them in there.
Now, is there any airlift capability? Let me look at the airlift rules because I'm not sure how they work.
So okay. It's 15.5. And basically, so during the first and second deployment phases, actually I go first, US units first. So it's note that you literally you pick them up and you put them in the spot. There's no Kilo business, no AA or anything like that.
Yeah.
A US unit may only be deployed to an airfield if its parent designation is the same as the airhead marker in the hex. Don't know what an airhead marker is. US units with a parent designation of C, including special reinforcements, may be deployed to any US controlled. So that's going to be my guys. All right. So I can pop. I'm going to do this. 1, 2, 3. So I'm sending the, that's the Marine headquarters. We don't want that. I'm sending the 101st HQ, the 327, and
Yep.
the 2 something or other 320. God, the resolution sucks on this. I'm sending them. Oh, it's only one. God bless it. It's 1 battalion in this field, 1 at a time. That's slow. Okay. So, hooray for me.
I'm not so sure that I can airlift those big heavy units of mine.
You can't do tanks, but you sure can. Yeah, the tanks are not going to work, but infantry you can.
I can't. There is a section on airlifts, but it's not very clear. I can't see the Soviets being able to bring in 3 battalion-sized ground units or their equivalent.
Yeah, here.
Is there anything about?
Yeah, see, I didn't play the Soviets last time. Well, the first time I played this, so this is all kind of new to me too. The Soviet HQ is deployed, yada, yada, yada. It's be accompanied by all the helicopter units. Right. No helicopter units, blah, blah, blah.
See, I get there are some lighter units.
Right.
Um,
And you chose the more hefty guys.
I find this a bit odd.
Okay. Well, if you don't, I tell you what, I am happy for us to, if you want to keep reading and we can always revisit that, I'm going to do my sealift segment.
Yep, do it. No, by all means, go ahead.
Since you can't do sealifts, it doesn't affect you. I'm just going to flip over the rules, make sure I do it right. I believe it's also 3 battalions that are allowed to cop a ride. I'm just going to find the freaking page. Sealift is 15.7. I was right there. How did I miss it? Right. So no, it's 2 battalions. And into Bandar Abbas. Well, I've got to bring the HQ. I guess the company will come next turn. So we'll bring in the HQ and a battalion and pop them into there. And do I get to do I get to sealift into my beachhead? Oh, I get all helicopter units currently. Oh, hang on. Exception, if the US HQ is deployed, it is accompanied by all the helicopter units currently in the sealift box bearing the same parent designation as the HQ. I should have taken the kilos. I see. That counts as 1 battalion.
I can't see anything preventing me from bringing in 3 battalions of Soviet, not heavy infantry.
Well, do it. It's all good. Bring it.
It doesn't seem right. I'm going to bring in. I'll do it anyway.
I don't care either way. I'll fight all of you. I'll take you all on.
Okay, I'll just. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, there's a shitload of parachute units in the airlift box. They must be from the initial setup. Oh, that's
I would. You can fly those boys in, 3 of those.
Yeah. So that's what it's all about. Okay. So they're already available. I'll bet the other stuff isn't allowed to come in.
Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah.
I bet there's somewhere in the rules buried where they say.
So if it's in the staging area, you can't airlift it. You've got to choose to put it in the airlift box at some point. So I'm not saying you can't airlift mech units or armor because the rules don't seem to exclude that. But if it's not in the airlift box, it ain't going type of thing. All right, so you can drop those guys in. So you can drop 3 battalions.
Well, yeah, all right.
And don't forget, I would take the HQ. So you're going to need him for supply and command reasons. So take an HQ and 2 battalions of some type.
And I'll put them at Bandar Abbas.
Yep. Yeah, well, just try and keep yourself nice too. None of that foul mouth swearing that you're always doing, because a couple of people are watching.
When have you ever heard me fucking swear?
I can't fucking believe that you never have. All right. So.
Okay, so that's like airlifted stuff.
Yep. So now we do air ops.
Yeah.
This is where I beat up your air.
Yeah. So those ones in the black area, they're destroyed. So I've still got these other ones.
So we're supposed to secretly allocate this, and since we really can't, I've got mine basically set up how I'm going to do it. So you can do as you wish. Because I don't care, because I'm going to kill as many of your guys as I can.
Well, I messed up the first time.
I've got my little Israeli blokes.
The air superiority missions.
Mm-hmm. Use the first number on the left.
Yeah. Hang on. Soviet command by Iranian. Yeah. I'm presuming. Okay. Oh, commander. I'm now I know that. So when they say Iranian air operations, but that also means Soviet, I imagine.
Yep.
Okay.
I get the definite feeling this is a very
Okay, so I've done my air placements.
Okay. So all I'll say is if you don't put dudes into air superiority, don't forget I get to. I'm going to kill whatever's in there more than likely, but well, I don't know if it matters.
Hang on, if I don't put them in air superiority,
I get to pass through. I get to pass through and I think I roll a die and we see what happens to you guys. Let me just see. So the winner of the air superiority must eliminate blah, 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 blah. In the ground support segment, the winner of the air superiority combat may attack the air units in his opponent's ground support box.
Right, and you add up all the numbers, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, see, this is where I blew it last time. I had all my fighters in the air superiority, so I'm just putting everything in ground support.
Okay. Tally ho then. All right, so you have none. It means I have a superiority. So what is that? I'm trying to get to kill anything. That's so mean. The winner. So this is funny.
Yeah.
No. Okay. So now we go to the superiority. We go to the ground support segment. Now I get to attack your enemy units in the ground support mission box.
Right.
All right.
Now I presume it's like last time we add up. Now, do you get to use the stuff that's in the air superiority box to attack my ground support stuff?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
If the loser of the air superiority combat does not have any ground support units, nothing further is done. If he has air units in his ground support box, the winner of the air superiority rolls the die once and consults the ground support table to determine whether any of his opponent's ground support units are eliminated or fatigued. So this is where we don't actually do the fighting part. That's right. The choice of units to eliminate is my choice. So let's just go to the table.
So the table is
superiority 11.33.
Yep.
I'll roll the die. I roll a
hang
9.
on. Now we add up all our air-to-air numbers, don't we?
I think
14. Mine adds up to 14.
no. Here's what happens, mate. It's actually 11.34 ground support because we're looking at the the ground support table. Remember, we did this last time.
Oh, yeah, that's different. Yeah.
So I rolled a 9. So half of your enemy units are fatigued, rounded down.
Right.
So you got lucky there.
Yeah.
Because a 0 would have killed 2.
Yeah, and everyone else fatigued. So at the moment, you've only fatigued 2 of them. Now, you get to pick them? Is that right?
Yeah, I do. So just flip over the guys with the highest values, so the 22 and the 25.
Okay. Okay. But you've got nothing in ground support.
Yeah, I do. I've got my all these guys are in ground support, and these are the guys in air superiority.
Okay.
Okay, so now we go to supply.
Supply, is it?
Yep. And that is
14.1.
Yeah. Oh, not on turns 1 and 2. So we skip.
Okay.
Go to the first ops cycle. The die roll determines the player goes first. So why don't you roll for that? I don't know what the roll is. What is it? The even die roll is me.
Die roll determines the first player. Okay, here goes. 5.
That's you.
Oh, good. Okay, so
now
determines the number of operational actions he may perform. So I've got to roll again. Yep. 1.
and I love this game. And I think in turn 2 you get stuff subtracted from you from that die roll. So let's just see. And this is where it just gets kind of wacky. Let's go to the special rules. Oh, damn it. It's only on turn 1.
Cycle procedure. Roll the dice.
Yeah, it's only on turn 1. No, okay, never mind. I thought maybe you had to reduce your number of operations, which would have been funny. All right, so you got 1.
So 1 means I can move
activate 1 stack.
1 stack. Okay.
1 stack or 1 unit. Command and control, man.
Now, if I activate 1 stack, the units within the stack can move to different locales. Is that right?
Yes, they can.
Okay. Roads.
Let's just check here.
Where are we? Non-motorised. On a road, 1.5.
Yeah, well, remember, depending on what you choose, right? Tactical, operational, or strategic movement.
Okay, so this guy will go.
Just double check. Oh, wait. Stop. Hang on. Unfortunately, task force activation Yeah, you're going to move together using the lowest movement rate of the stack. So I don't know where you are on the map, but they got to stay together.
Okay.
So where you at, big guy?
Well, what you mean? The component units of the stack can't move to separate locations.
Correct.
That's a bit fucking. All right. Well, all I'll do is I'll move. You notice that my new airborne units have mechanisms, movement allowances.
Nice.
Yeah. What I'll do is I don't have to move all the units, so I can move one of them.
Yeah, you can move one unit. You can
Yeah.
move the stack together.
Yeah, but they all have to go to the same place, whatever I move.
Mm-hmm.
I presume the ones I just air landed can move.
I believe so. Separate place.
There are Zocs in this, aren't there?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, that's it. The stuff that's arrived in that staging area, I can't move it.
Yep. Well, you know, the thing is too, the good news is you had to move one of those guys just to fix your stacking issue.
Yeah, I know. That's right. I was kind of.
All right. So now I get to roll.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. So operation cycle. So you do that, move all your stuff. Then we do the recovery. Both players flip their fatigue, ground, and naval units to their tactical side.
Oh, right.
So
that
guy, you don't need to flip him. Just leave him.
Yeah, that's right.
It's stupid. I don't know why it does it that
Right.
way. But
After you do them, you've got to flip them. Yeah.
and or if any helos you had would go back to their parent hex.
Yeah.
All right. So now I get to roll a die. You watch me roll a 0 now.
Yeah, I can see what's going to happen here.
7.
Ah.
I told you this is a screwy game. All right.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah. Right. Turn to 7 operations up here on the right hand side.
Hey, did you just cough?
Oh, excuse me. Yes, I did.
Oh.
Why does it sound like I'm dying or something?
I'm just trying to unnerve you a bit.
Yeah, don't. I just coughed. Yeah. It's the coronavirus. I'm dying. Of course, it would be pretty funny, but after all the bitching and moaning about it, I got it. But anyway. All right. Let's see here. 7 activations. Who can we foobar up here?
I'm just going to step away for a minute, mate. Back in a minute.
Yep, go ahead.
Oh.
Awfully freaking rude of you to be building all these. Oh, here we go. All right. So we're going to spend an activation point. 1. And we're going to, where is the strategic move, that guy. See how far we can get. That is, oh, you know what? I'm going
to send the Rangers down.
Strategic movement. How many movement points is that? That's over here on the chart. Somewhere. 3 plus a road bonus. God, this is going to be annoying. Strategic movement is 3. Movement point allowance modifier is 3. 3 plus the road bonus, 4 admin. Okay, 3 plus the admin. So 3 plus the admin. 3 plus the admin.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, I'm just trying to work out doing administrative movement and not getting myself into trouble here. So hang on one second. Because I think with admin movement, I've got to be a certain number of hexes away from folks. It's either that or strategic, one of the two. And I can't seem to find the rule. Just movement. Just probably help if I looked in the right section of the rules. Okay, ground movement, tactical movement. Here we go. Strategic and admin. The allowance is multiplied by 3. Admin may not enter a ZOC. And I use half, a third or a half for motorized, non-motorized on the road. Okay, so we are going to go like this. So it's infantry, so it's half. So, and it's 3 movement points. Hang on a second, just real quick, make sure I'm using the right. 3 times 3 is 9. That's 1 to there, 2 to there, 3 to there, 4 to there. So I pick up that bad boy, 4 to there. I think you may have to have a unit in it to keep it, but we'll put this guy here for the moment. 4 to there, 5, 6, 7. 7. And I'm going to sit in the silkworm site, or am I? I'm going to sit here. 7, that's 8. 8. 8.5 to there. What terrain is that again?
That blue stuff.
Yeah.
That's
Rough or something?
broken.
Broken, but rough is good stuff.
The purple stuff's rough.
Yeah, right there.
The even a bit slightly darker purple stuff is cities.
Right. All right. And then I'm going to 1, 2, how far do I get to move it? Tactical movement just uses the printed allowance. This one uses 4. Do you get the multiplier? Do you get the administrative move? You don't get any bonus on the road. It's only with admin mode. Well, that's lame. All right. Okay. I'm going to pay another admin, another ops point up here somewhere. Scroll across. So that used. So now I'm down to 5. I have 3 activation points. Tactical points, what are they called? And I'm going to see if I can't get down here. And I'm going to use operational times 2. It's going to be strategic, maybe, times 3. 1, but I don't get the road bonus. It'll be 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6. Fucking me. All right, so can't go on the ZOC anyway, so we might as well do this. Strategic movement, 3 task points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there.
Now, can I move the same guy again? I don't think I can.
What, twice in one
Yeah, you
activation?
can't. No, that's right. You can't. That's right. Because we've got to do this flip.
No, because they've got to be flipped, don't they?
Yep. So now I'm going to move another guy and drop another point. So we slide this little dude down. 1. And we're going to activate my stack of Marines. And they are going to go strategic move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. Flip. And then activate the Rangers and move to there. Flip. That's another point. And then I'm going to use another point.
Marines with lots of tanks.
Yeah. These guys are going to go operationals that time 2. That's times 2. 1.
That's a pity. I couldn't get any of those units down from up north.
Yeah, it broke my heart. And now I'm going to move this to strategic as well. 1, 2. Oh, sorry, admin 3, 4 there.
That must be about your last one, is it?
Yeah, that's the last one.
You had
Yep.
7, yeah.
Yeah, that's my last guy. 7. That goes to 0. All right. So now, there ought to be a button that flips everybody back over. So now we're going to flip everybody back over, and then we do the second deployment phase.
Okay.
So which is going to be overland, air segment, sea segment, etc. Okay.
Now, I have some, right, so it's the same.
Yep. Same full cycle again in a turn.
Okay.
That's basically.
Okay, so I do that now.
Yep.
Now it says, do I have to re-roll the entry hex for my remaining overland units?
No, I think that we're not doing the reinforcement segment, just the deployment.
Okay.
Yep.
No, it said first deployment. Iranian player or Soviet player deploys overland units to the map.
15-4. Steve, don't argue with me.
So this is second deployment, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's first deployment phase. And then it says 1, overland segment. The Iranian player deploys overland units.
Yep.
Okay?
Okay, so you've got all 6. How many units are you missing? Like you've got
2.
Well, so you don't have them. Okay, so yes, looks like you got a roll, mate. Sorry, I was wrong. See how easy I am?
Just a minute. I think I might have one too many units. Let me just. That's 1, 2. That counts as 7. Yeah, there's another unit there I shouldn't have yet. I'll just move that up. Sorry about that. So I have to roll again.
Yep. Looks like it.
1.
That is.
Area. It's probably area 1,000 miles away.
Area A. Same.
Area A. Oh, that's all right. That's over there. Oh, is it?
No,
area
same place.
A.
Same as your other guys.
So it's area A. Yeah. Okay. So I'll place that 1 per hex. Now, I presume that means I can stack with the stuff that was there from the last deployment.
As long as you don't break stacking.
Well, 2 battalions is all right, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
and then I'll airlift the remaining guys into Bandar Abbas. Yeah, there they are.
Okay.
So
I'll let you skate on. I'll let you skate on procedural error there. I go first when it comes to airlifting, but that's okay.
Oh, is that right? Sorry.
I'm just fucking with you.
Oh, okay.
All right. So I'll do my voice.
And that's it for me. That's everything.
Okay. I'm bringing my HQ in for. Oops. I put two things in. Not one.
Each turn, is it a day?
I think so.
Oh, no, I'll just look it up. That's okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a day.
Yeah, each turn is a day.
Now, oh, wait a second. I've got this port down here now. If I had been wise, I would have had those guys in the sealift box, but they're not. Okay. Okay, I think that's all my lifting. I've got these, still got 3 units to get on the board though.
Okay.
Okay, so now we roll the seabirds first again.
Okay. You can roll this time.
All right. 2, I do. And get 7 again.
God.
Yeah, it's good to be me.
The die has not been good for me.
I'm going to clear all the movement markers. And now let's go foobar these guys. I'm going to activate. You know what? Before we go any further, just check one thing. Top secret check. Make sure I haven't screwed something up. Lead raid. Oh, that's right.
Thank God those trails are only one.
All right, I'm going to spend an activation to move this dude to here. Tactical move. Actually, he's going to go. Yeah, he doesn't have enough movement points. He'll just go there. Now this guy. Spend an activation and move him to there. That's 2 activations. So that's 7, 6, 5. Now, because I cannot reach there, I need to do tactical move that I use 1, and then a deliberate attack will use 2. Okay, so I'm going to go. So here we go. Here's how this works, Steve. So let's see. I'm going to spend 1 more, and I'm going to go tactical move for 1, for one tactical point, right? So, and then I'm going to spend another tactical point, and he's going to attack, doing a use 2 points. You doing a deliberate attack. All right.
Because tactical points aren't the same as the
Correct.
Yeah.
Each operation for each stack or unit gives you 3 tactical points. Yes.
Yeah.
And so now we go down here and we go, huh, cool. Let's fight. And I think what I'm going to do is spend some more of my operations to support this glorious attack for freedom against the evil empire of yourself. So I'm going to, I think Artie, if I want to use my Artie, I've got to spend an activation, but we'll get to that in a second. First thing I'm going to do is use the Israelis for 1.
Now these are for ground attacks, right?
Yep, for ground support. Yep.
And there's only one each. Is that right? One unit.
Yeah,
can
I think you're only allowed to use one air, and that's what I was going to look up. But we're going to support it with the Navy as well.
Right. Now I presume I can put stuff in.
You can put some air in. Oh, you know what? Look at that. I don't need to use my Israelis. I can't use him. I use his in the air superiority.
Oh, that's right.
I have to use these guys. Yeah, this is about 26.
All right.
Yes, you may.
Okay.
Well, let's walk through it. Okay, there's a little chart, little cheat sheet that I have here, so we'll just walk through it.
Yep.
So it's a deliberate attack. I pay for the. So I've got to pay for that, and then I'm putting 2 extra payments in. So that's going to be 1, 2, and then let's see what happens. The attacker declares which units will participate in this attack. Attacker may support the attack with eligible arty, air, helos, and naval units. Each air or helo unit supporting this attack must undergo anti-aircraft fire. So roll the die for my guy. I think a 10 stops it or something. It's either a 10 or a 9, one of the two. Well, I'll look it up in a second.
5.
It's not a 5. The attacker combines the combat values of all participating units. Add this value to the support unit values. Okay. Defender combines his combat values.
Now, at what point can I move my my air unit into?
Easy, big time. I'm going through the 15 steps here. I'm on step 8. All right. So just cool your jets. The defender may add eligible arty, helos, and naval units. Where's your air? To his defense sum. Okay, so we need to check that. Maybe that's an error in this little cheat sheet. So rule 12, special units, air ops, page 13, support value of artillery, helos, air units. Air units on ground support missions may support friendly attacking units. You don't get to use that, but you would be able to use helos if you had them, or artillery if you had it. Do you have any artillery?
I do have some artillery. Is
it in range?
It is.
Well, you may use it. It gets added to your defensive value. So there's a multi-step sort of process for adding the combat values up, because remember how depending on the type of terrain we're in, it's going to change the actual combat values.
Yep.
So what is the range for the artillery? I may throw in my last artillery, that little artillery as well, just for shits and giggles to see how it works. Support value. Yeah, that superscript number is the support value, not the range, don't forget.
Yeah.
So where is the range for arty? I
think the range is the number on the right-hand side.
Dang, you're smart.
My guy's 6. I think for yours, if you're using the one over to the side there, I think it's 5.
Hang on a second. I'm looking at all the counter definitions, and it's just not. That's the motorized. No, that's motorized movement value.
Yeah, look at
that's the movement value, dude.
Page 3. If you look at page 3, top right block of examples. There's an artillery unit there, range value in hexes.
Oh, on the right there. I thought that was a unit designation. So mine's 5. All right, boom, let's do it. And you're going to put your boys in, so that's cool.
Yeah, so I've got to flip them.
Yeah. Well, now you can't see the value, so we'll keep that up. Okay, cool. So I now...
my support value is 6.
Okay, 6. And I have a grand total of, what's that, 16, 36, 42 in supports. I'm going to put 42 down in support. 9, currently 9 for the combat value. And then You have 6 in support, and what's your defense? 4?
8.
8. Are they both eligible to fight? That's the question. Because combat and stacking, the number of ground units may attack or defend in a hex is limited. A maximum of 1 battalion size ground unit may participate in a combat from a given hex. Companies are considered a third. So a maximum of 3. If more than 1 battalion or its equivalent is stacked in the same hex at the moment of combat, the owning player must choose a battalion to participate in that combat.
The top one.
Okay. Combat anti-tank value. Iranian regiments always participate. All tank and healers and HQs, regardless of size, may always participate. Blah, 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 blah. All right.
Okay, so that's why it's handy having tank companies and stuff in.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. All right. I thought there was an assist rule where if you had a unit adjacent, like this guy here,
Yeah,
I thought there was a bonus, but I'm probably thinking of another game.
that's being a little greedy.
One of the challenges. All right. The combines its values, adhering to stacking restrictions. The defender combines the combat values of the supporting elements, and then we get a ratio. So you're 10, basically, right?
Yep.
And I'm 50 something, 51. So it's a 5 to 1. Now this is where you do that. Remember that positional or mobile defense stuff?
Yep. Now, do the results apply to both units, even though one's only taking part?
We'll look that up once we roll the dice.
Okay.
I think they do.
All right. So I'll do the mobile so they can get the hell out if they need to.
Right.
Yep.
Attacking and defending units, including support units, are flipped to their fatigue side after this. Okay, so let's find the combat results table.
Yep.
Oh, what? So, do you have any special? What are you in? What terrain are you in?
I'm in a city.
City. Let's go to the variable. Remember, there's the variable combat value. Attacking tank units. None. I think we're all infantry. All the hoorah guys. Attacking mechanized units. We're not that either. So
I'm a mechanised.
Doesn't matter.
Right.
All we're doing is looking at the defender's combined anti-tank value versus a mechanized unit or versus a tank unit.
Okay.
They don't have that. It's the table 815 is what I was looking at. So I'm going to roll the die for the result. I roll a measly 4. 4. Where's the city? The one in the city. D1.
D1.
Which means something.
It means.
Why is this not on the frickin' chart?
I presume D means the defender.
Yeah. Yep. Got that part right. Is there a benefit for me being in a deliberate attack? Deliberate attack. Oh, that just allows me to use support. That's right. Here's where, I could have used multiple helos and multiple artillery. Okay, that's fine. All right. Just want to make sure.
So all I have to do is retreat to suffer. Because I declared mobile, all I have to do is retreat to satisfy the 1, I believe.
All right. Well, hang on 1 second then.
I'm just looking at rule. I've lost the rule again. Okay. Combat result 8.6. If the defender declared mobile defence, the first loss action taken to satisfy loss result is retreat. does it mean all the units in the hex? All surviving, attacking, and defending units that contributed their combat values to repeat value in combat are flipped to their fatigue side.
Yep.
Okay, so that's the top one. Now, combat results. The player must retreat all his affected units, including those that did not, right? Well, now we know. 3 contiguous hexes. Okay, so I've got to retreat 3 hexes.
Yeah, back your country ass out of there, boy.
Yeah, okay, let me just have a look. I presume, okay, 1, 2, 3. Let me just have a look. 1. I can't retreat to the airfield, otherwise I will be overstacked. 1, 2, 3. Oop. Now I presume because that one retreated, he has to be flipped.
Okay.
Because that means in my, is there a recovery phase before the next, before my?
Yeah, no, this is what's interesting to me about the. I think the flipping exercise is. Let's see. No, it's the same value. So I think the flipping exercise is just a way of tracking so that you.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the phase, we all flip over, right? I believe.
No, only at the end of the cycle. So I've got to have my turn, right?
All right.
Now,
So he wants
stuff that's flipped can't do anything.
Yes. Okay.
Now,
I still have 1 action left. So.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if the unit that didn't take part in the combat has to flip. But I'll look at that. You do what you have to do.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about those guys. I'm gonna grab this tank dude and put him here.
I can see units already. I don't know. All surviving, attacking, defending units that contribute their combat values or support values to combat are flipped to their fatigue side. So it's only the unit that took part that.
Right. Okay. I moved my last guy, so that's the end of my phase. We go back to this sequence of play business, and that says first operation cycle where first recovery. So
I roll for my units I can move, I presume.
Yeah. Hang on a second here. First recovery phase.
Okay, so here goes.
Now here it says both players flip their fatigue ground and naval units to their tactical sides. So you flip your guys. You flip all your guys. Oh, you did already. Oh. You need to flip this guy over.
No. That happens after the end of the operation cycle.
Oh, poop. You're right. It does too. Yes. Carry on. I'll just shut up over here.
Okay, so now I'm rolling for my number of stacks.
Roll a 3 this time.
Hey, it's a big 8.
Oh, look at that. Now you can do something.
Yeah. Now I'm going to do some administrative movement.
Multiply your movement rate by 3, and Armor gets to use a third on the highways, and Mech gets a half on the highways.
Motorized, non-motorized. Yeah, Mech gets a third.
Yep.
Non-motorized gets a half.
Oh, non-motorized gets a half, right?
So that means that along the highway, something that's 3 gets to move 9.
No.
No.
admin movement. As long as you don't enter a ZOC. Oh, okay. It moves. Pays a third of a movement point. Yes, you're correct.
Yeah, so 9. That's not very much.
Oh yeah. Well, no, it's multiplied by 3. You have 9 movement points, and you spend a third per.
Oh,
See, here I didn't do it wrong. So page 8, second column, down the bottom on the right-hand side, strategic and admin movement. The unit's movement allowance is multiplied by 3.
yeah.
And unit using unit admin get that third bonus.
Okay, so that means I'll be 9 times 3.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is higher than I can count.
Yeah, I have trouble getting past 10 because I don't have any more fingers. Okay, so that's 2700. Okay, first, now I've got 8. So the first one I move will be this one. So that's 20 to there.
Well, you carry on with the bad side. I'm gonna get myself a drink.
Yep.
Untie that, Steve. What an amazing couple of weeks when you think about it. You know, last time you and I played,
It's just
none of this was an issue. None of this virus stuff and businesses.
so that's my first stack. So that's 1.
Okay.
Right, next.
Yeah, I might be in a bit of a spot of bother here with all these blocks moving down so quickly.
7, 8, 9, 10.
It's never happened in my game because I just kept rolling 3 and 4 for activation, so no one got to move.
15, 16, 17. 18, 19, 20, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 to the airfield. Now I'm overstacked there now, so I'll have to move things out.
Yeah, you can, as long as you save an activation to move something, you can just keep doing your other stuff, but just make sure you save an activation.
Yeah.
Clean it up.
So that guy moved.
Or an operation, I guess.
Okay, so that's now 2 that I've done. So I'm up to my third one. These guys are going to move out.
What do you think that the factory 1 VP hex is? What do you think they're making in that factory?
I don't know, but I do
I'm trying not to be a racist bastard, but I'm just going to.
I do remember Bandar Abbas was in the news about 3 weeks ago when apparently a rumour started that people with COVID were being treated in a hospital or a medical facility in Bandar Abbas, and a mob burned it down.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's one way to solve the problem, I guess.
Yeah. So now I'm up to 4. Yeah, they're just crazy people. And then they had that bit of the guy licking the gate to the mosque. You reckon that, it couldn't be poisoned because it was a mosque or something. It's crazy. This guy is going okay, so this one's going to go to there, and they'll flip. Okay, next one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Pretty tough units.
22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Okay, so now I'm up to my 6th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
You know why they don't let the Soviets and the Iranians have combat air support on defense?
Why?
Because then they'd have to let the Americans have it, and you'd never be able to attack.
Yeah.
Yep. My factor's like 25 or something like that. It would just demolish. That's why you can't do close air support on defense.
Now, when my HQ moves,
Mm-hmm.
do the helicopters move with it?
I believe so. I can check that while you move other stuff if you want.
Yep.
Let's see.
Okay.
Yes, in fact, you must accompany the HQ.
Okay, 10.
And HQs are motorized, by the way.
Yep. Yeah, they got the brackets.
Oh man, I should have purchased helos this turn. That was not smart.
Okay, this is my last one now.
All right.
That one's just going to have to sit up there and wait. Or is it? No, I think I'll move it.
You can always stack it with that other dude, and then next time you activate, you move all of them together.
Yeah, I'm getting there. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm going to move this artillery unit to there, and he'll flip. And that's all my movement.
Sweet.
No attacks.
Right. Well, at least we're going to get to do something against each other this coming turn, right? Because we're not. We both have combat capable units, whereas the last time I played this, it was just the Iranians sitting there taking an aspirin.
Okay, so now it's second recovery.
Second recovery. Yep.
Everything recovers.
Yep. Everything recovered. So is that? I wish there was a recovery button, but there's not. So that's all my stuff as well. So yeah, I can flip all your guys for you. Interestingly, air does not recover.
Oh, what happens with the air?
It recovers next, like the beginning of the next turn.
Oh, right.
All right, so that was the second operation cycle.
Yep.
In the recovery phase. Now we do the control phase. I determine if I've gained any VPs, which indeed I have, because I'm awesome like that. I picked up the dam for 1. Whoops,
Yep.
Need a control marker for that bad boy. Just so 1 there. We picked up the airfield now, or the port down there. That's 3. That's 4. And the silkworm site. That's another 3. That's 7 VPs.
Right. So how many do you need to win?
I have no idea. Like 30.
Okay.
30 or something. And there's not even a VP track either.
Oh, so, no. How many have you got? 10?
What did I just say that was?
I think you said 10 all up.
6, 7, 6. No, that was 6, and that's 7. I have 7 there that I picked up today, and then 3 for the airfield. That's 10. A bus is 5. That's 15. I don't think there's any other.
Well, that is just a Soviet substantial victory if we stop now.
Right. Yeah, and we're at the end of turn 2, so we got time.
Yeah, but I've got a little bit more beef now.
Oh, yeah. And this is the interesting thing with this particular scenario, because it's the short notice scenario where there's no real build-up. The US really doesn't have a lot of stuff. What if it can mass it together? They can, cause some problems, but otherwise, bit of a beatdown. Interesting. So, probably a good place to stop, right?
Okay.
I'm not sure. I don't have another hour. That's the other problem. So I know dinner is being cooked upstairs, but
how do you know if there's anyone watching?
If you look on the screen on the top left-hand side, there's a 9 up there and a little eye-shaped icon next to the red button that says live for 1 hour.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so there's 9 people. John Longshore has been providing very humorous commentary.
Oh, good. I can't see any of that.
You can't see that? You can't see the comments?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well,
I can see where it says live and the time.
Right. Oh, well, you know what? Maybe I didn't adjust your settings so that you can see, but nevertheless. Well, I will make sure next time we play you can see the comments. I apologize for that.
But I only want to hear, hang on, live comments. What's that? Oh, there we are. Now I can see.
Yeah, it's probably a pop down or something like that. Yeah. Well, let's reconvene next week. You still want to keep playing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, you getting the hang of it?
Yep.
I think we're both learning a little bit here, so it's good.
Yep.
You can see though, like all the VPs. So that Bandar Abbas airfield is pretty
important.
critical, right? 7 VPs. Oh, did I count that government house? Well, it doesn't matter if I didn't, but Yeah, that's another 2. That would make me 17 VPs, I think, is the current tally. But yeah, without the airfield, without the Bandar Abbas airfield, it's a bit of a mess for the Americans. Yeah, interesting. All right. You might actually be able to do some attacking next turn.
Yeah, I might do that. I've got
Yeah,
some
that'd be cool. Yeah, 'cause I'd like to see how the Marines handle themselves on defense.
rolling 1 earlier on was a bummer.
Yeah. Imagine if you had that roll, this roll you just had first activation.
I would have been doing some attacking this turn.
Yes, and I would have been doing some different things. So that's very cool. There's no naval support either in this. Like, there's only this one light Navy unit.
And you can only use those in prepared attacks, or is that, or not prepared?
Yeah, it's hasty. It's deliberate. Sorry, it's
deliberate, which is
deliberate is Navy. Yeah, that's the only one. So, and then there's intensive attacks, of course, but pretty cool. All right, mate.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah, thank you for watching, guys. And I'll talk to you soon, dude.
Yeah, mate. I'll see you next week.
All right, cheers.
Bye.
All right, well, everybody, thank you for watching. That was the Light Division with my mate Steve from Australia, live streaming. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to shut it down from here. All the best. And thanks for the comments, by the way. Very cool.